recently discovered what I'm considering a design flaw in a holster I've been using for my P365. It's made by a company called 1791. It's a nice holster. It's a little thick, but it's really soft leather. I was really enjoying it until I figured out what I was having a problem with was when I get out of my truck, usually the mag would be disengaged and it'd be popped loose and I'd have to pop it back in. And I couldn't figure out if it was the way I was holstering the gun, if it was the way I was putting the mag in, what the deal was, until I figured out it was actually the holster itself. So I wanted to make a quick video, so if you're looking at the 1791 or if you're you got the P365 that you're looking for a holster, this is something you're going to want to watch out for. So if it's something you're interested in, stick around. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the Sig Sauer P365. This is the newer compact, subcompact 9mm that will hold a 10 round mag, 12 round, 15, just depending on what size mag you go with it. Standard though is the 10. There's the Springfield Hellcat and the Glock. It's a 42 or 46, I can't remember. It's along the same lines. I went with the Sig Sauer, just so you guys feel safe. When I bought this, I also bought an inside the waistband holster made by a company called 1791. When I first got this, I was pretty excited about it. It's a soft leather. There's no burrs or anything on the threading, so I knew it was pretty well made. When you first buy it, you got to put the gun in like a Ziploc baggie. You shove it in here and you twist it around and it starts to conform itself, and it winds up fitting really well after you go through all those steps. A little heavier, a little thicker than what I typically like, but what I was having a problem with was what I was noticing was that every once in a while, especially when I'd get out of my truck, I'd hear my magazine back here rattling around and it wasn't engaged all the way. So I thought for a while it must be the way that I'm putting it in. So I made myself start teaching myself to make sure that I wasn't just putting it in, I was hitting it in. Well, then I kept seeing the problem. So then I thought maybe it's the way that I'm putting it in the holster, and as I'm pushing it in there, you know, I'm grabbing it with my thumb or something like that. I couldn't figure it out until I finally figured it out. And what I found out was happening was, as this thing was sitting inside my waistband, so we'll say this is a love handle and we'll say this is a center console, what I'd be driving along and I would move a little bit and it would break it loose. So just driving along, or you go to twist to get out of the truck and it break it loose. Now it does that with an empty mag. When you put one in that has a lot of pressure on it because it's fully loaded, it takes almost no pressure at all to get that thing to pop loose. It's pretty sad. So that's what I consider a design flaw with the 1791. What I wound up doing was switching to a Kydex holster, which isn't nearly as soft on my skin as the 1791's leather, but it is really thin and doesn't take up much room inside there. So it is called a Pegasus. It's made by a company called DeSantis, 25 bucks. I was just walking around inside of a gun shop one day and found it and grabbed it. But let me show you one of the things I really love about it is this clip here has this screw, and what you can do is it has these kind of alligator washer thingies, and you can adjust that clip which way you want it. So if you want it inside your band straight up and down, if you want it canted forward, canted back, you can get that angle pretty much exactly how you want it. Another really slick thing about this is right here is a screw that goes through underneath the clip through the body. It'll adjust this seam open and closed, and you can make this as tight or as loose as you want it, depending on how you like it. Like I said, it's not as soft as the 1791, but this one works really well. This is actually inside the waistband holster I'm really excited to have. Like I said, I just wanted to make this video for people who either have the 1791, people that have the P365 that are looking for an inside the waistband holster, and maybe you're looking at the 1791 or haven't come across it while you're looking. I strongly suggest staying away from this, because I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty embarrassed if I was walking along and my magazine fell out and was hanging out on the ground. So like I said in the beginning, I just wanted to share what I consider to be a design flaw for the inside the waistband holster for from 1791, specifically with the P365. I'm not sure if the Hellcat or the Glock version of it has that same issue, but on the Sig Sauer, that mag release sticks out there pretty far. So like I said, it's just something I wanted to share. Something, if you're looking for inside the waistband holsters for the 365, It's going to be something you want to watch out for. But all in all, it's your money. You spend it how you want to. Thanks for watching.